Hockey fans, it's time for BoardCheck, Impact Media's weekly drive through the neutral zone into the top shelf of professional hockey. I'm your host, Jeremy the Impact York. We've got a lot to get into tonight, man. The season, we got October 10th, 11th. I think it's the 11th. That's next week, folks. Next week, we are going to have the NHL season started. The NHL season started, and we know the ECHL is right around the corner. We know KSU right around the corner. We'll talk more about that a little later in the show. But first, I want to tell you all the amazing ways you can be a part of BoardCheck. You can email the show at 3endzone@gmail.com. You guys are already lighting up the comments, and this is hilarious. You can search for us on Facebook, whether you look up BoardCheck or Impact Media. You can follow us on Twitter at Team Impact Media. You scroll down to the appropriate show, click on it, watch it as many times as you want, listen to it as many times as you want. There is no cap. If they try to put a cap, let me know. You can also, on Twitter, find us at BoardCheck. BoardCheck is our oldest show for you guys who don't know. It's the first show we did with Impact Media. Long, fun story. Maybe that'll be in a book if I ever write one, the story of how that started. But at BoardCheck, you will find some rugby-related stuff because we still follow rugby a little bit, and pair it up with hockey because it has a lot in common. But you will also find all things hockey that have to do with this show. You can, find us you can find us on YouTube at BoardCheck99. It has its own channel. That's why I told you guys it's one of the original shows here, so it has its own channel. And you can follow me at The Impact 99 on Twitter, Triller, TikTok, and Instagram for a lot of show-related things and a lot of unshow-related things or non-show-related things. Going to start really pushing more of the stuff we do. Apparently, you guys want to see more videos on TikTok and stuff like that, so we're going to give them to you. I'm here to entertain you guys. So wherever and whatever, for the most part, let's keep it pretty clean when we can. But you guys want to see more videos of things we do, more pictures, more fun experiences, things like that. I'm going to do my best to be your Huckleberry. I'm going to do it. And let's see. I think anywhere you find a video at YouTube, I told you about that. Okay. That should be all the places. So without further ado, let's get into tonight's news. Not a lot coming out of Nashville. They are keeping quiet. They've got some stuff coming. We just can't talk about it yet, but it's coming, and I think you guys are going to like it. As far as the Canes go, a lot of the new guys are really showing out in camp. Names we're really hearing. We talked about one last week, and Yaniv, I think it's Peretz. It could be Perret. But Yaniv is tearing it up as the fourth goaltender. They are going to keep 3 this season from last I heard, which is good because if one's feeling under the weather or one gets a little stretched out or a little stiffened up, whatever, for some reason, if you want a healthy scratch, even one of them, just to give them a night off, you still got 2 amazing goaltenders between the pipes. So I think carrying 3 is going to really help this team. Another name that is lighting up camp is Griffin Mendel. Griffin Mendel is out there busting hard. He's doing a fantastic job. We are hearing his name a lot from more of the local media up in Carolina. I know they mentioned him a good bit on the Canes official podcast, Canes Cast. You guys should check that out. That's a really, as far as one of the team-related podcasts go, it's one of the best by far. It might be the best. It might be a little biased. We've actually had Mike Maniscalco on this show before. Shane Willis, we're working on it. We're going to try to get Mike back too. We're going to try to get some fun people on here again, because that's part of what made this show special before, was that it was a video show. As you can see me now, I see you guys. and also that we had some fun guests. So we are going to combine all the things. We do listen to you guys, and we're going to do what we can. And I see the list of people as even in the comments, you guys are putting some more people there. And I'm looking at them now. Okay, some of those I'll see what I can do. We'll see. Some of them are hard. Some of them are going to be hard, but we're going to line up some of those. But I would be remiss if I do not mention Felix Unger Sorum. I'll be honest. I thought Unger was a nickname they gave him until I realized it was his actual middle name. I think that's fantastic. But there's a chance he might make the big squad. He really might. But we will have to see how that goes. But like I said, that's what's going on in Kane's world, Nashville. They're being quiet for a reason. It's not because nothing's going on. It's because a lot's going on. They're just going to choose the moment to spring it on you guys. And just a little bit I know, which is not much at all, but the little bit I know, it's going to be fun. I think you guys are going to like it. Let's get into some NHL news, and we'll finish up with some Gladiators. The NHL. For one, I knew about the Hockeytown game between let's see if we can get that to change over. We told you guys about, where is it? The Toronto game. Let's see if we can get that up again. The Hockeytown game that they played up not far from Toronto. We told you guys about that one. Let me tell you guys a little about the ones from Sunday. There were two different ones. In the first one, you had the, I think, Red Wings and Blackhawks. Where's that game? There it is. Red Wings won that one 6-1. It's also preseason, so good for the Red Wings for scoring 6 goals, and good on the Blackhawks for getting one. Doesn't matter much, but it was good that they were able to, let's see, all the goals you guys want to know. Daniel Sprong, Michael Rasmussen, Elmer Soderblom, Antti Tuomisto. Michael Rasmussen had another. Louis Crevier had one, and then that was the lone Blackhawk goal, and JT Comfer had goal number 6 for the Red Wings. Not to be outdone, Comesso had 10 saves and 11 chances, and Stauber had 18 saves in 23. Excuse me there. There we go. The Red Wings goalie, on the other hand, Lyon had 16 saves in 17 attempts, and James Reimer. That guy sound familiar, Canes fans? James Reimer. He's well and doing good up in Detroit. He went 12 for 12. Good in that. But the hockey, like I said, the Hockeytown games, they played at the local rinks. Just so much fun that they do things like that. Does it say the actual place they played? There we go. This was at Little Caesars Arena. Fantastic. Fantastic. Also, there we go. A little better. Now we can see better. Thanks, producer Sunshine, for that one. The other Hockeytown game, the Ducks and Coyotes played in what actually turned into an interesting game. I know a lot of people aren't big on the Ducks and are even less on the Coyotes, but they still play professional hockey. They've still got some amazing people. Marco Carsoni opens up for the Coyotes, making it 1-0. Ryan Strom ties it up at 1-1. Zach Sanford makes it 2-1, Arizona. Jan Yannick makes it 3-1. Ryan Strom adds another to make it 3-2. Benoit Olivier Roule makes it 3-all in the second period. Dylan Gunther makes it 4-3 Coyotes. A lot of action. Troy Terry ties it up 4-4. Robert Haig makes it 5-4 for the game winner. Ducks win. Ducks fly together. Take that, Disney. We don't forget. The somewhat mighty Ducks get a great performance from Dostal, who got 24 saves in 28 attempts. And for the Coyotes, Famelka had 17 saves in 22 overall attempts. Now, like I said, fantastic. I love when they do these Hockey Town games, when smaller arenas get to see the big guys play, and it helps spread hockey that much more, because it's going to bring more fans in, and then fans are going to realize, wait, so when the pro guys leave, there's still teams that play at this arena. Yes, there are. You can still go see local hockey. That's what you should be doing. Whether you have a big squad near you or not, there's either an ECHL or AHL affiliate. There might be an SPHL affiliate. We got a couple of those around here. And you should do your best to support local hockey. Find a local, some high schools have it. Not that many in this area, but local colleges do. You know, Kennesaw that we talk about, they have a squad. Georgia Tech has one, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee. Just a bunch of ways that you could continue to support hockey, and go into these smaller arenas is definitely a way to do that. And like I said, I applaud the NHL and honestly, Gary Bettman. Sure, some things Gary Bettman does I'm not the biggest fan of, but he's kind of like Roger Goodell in the NFL. You might disagree with him 10-15% of the time, but the other 85-90% of the time, they're doing a pretty good job. It's not easy running big sports like that. But that's the Hockey Town games. Let's go into the passing of Chris Snow. This kind of came out of nowhere, but he was diagnosed with ALS a couple years ago. Or no, not ALS. He had it was ALS with that. He is the Calgary assistant general manager. He unfortunately passed at the age of 42, and it was just a year and a half, 2 years ago, I believe, that he was diagnosed with ALS, and become one of the biggest advocates, not only in the league, but in the nation, in the sports world, for ALS, and just trying to help people who have it, and just in ways to deal with it, and eventually trying to find ways to cure it, and keep it from being such a debilitating ailment. So our thoughts, prayers, and condolences go out to the Chris Snow family, and we hope you guys keep everybody in your thoughts and prayers, because even if you don't know somebody who's had ALS before, you've probably seen a recognizable celebrity or so, or maybe just know somebody going through some stuff. So keep everybody in your thoughts and prayers, and continue to support each other. That's the only way we're going to make this work. A couple more things I want to get into. Alex Killorn. I didn't realize he wasn't in Tampa anymore. He's in Anaheim, so I'm going to have to watch more Ducks games, apparently, because I was always a big Killorn fan. He was about 80% of the time my first goal call guess every time I participated with the Tampa first goal call. But he's going to be out 4 to 6 weeks with a fractured finger. I know what you guys say. Why aren't hockey players tough? Yeah, them and rugby players and probably MMA fighters are some of the toughest people I've ever met in my life. Outside of military people and things like that. But a fractured finger, it's very hard to grip the stick, which means you can't pass, you can't shoot, you can't really do a lot of anything because you can't grip your hockey stick. So, uh, wishing a speedy and pain-free recovery for Killorn. Look forward to seeing him out there. And last bit of NHL stuff I want to get into is Brandon Sutter has retired after 13 seasons. Fantastic player, played for a handful of teams. This is due to complications of COVID-19. COVID-19 is still out there, guys. It did hit some people lighter than others. It hit some people heavier than others. And due to him getting COVID-19 just a year or two ago, I think, it has compromised his system enough to where he's having to hang it up. Now, I do think he's going to still be in the game, and I do think he's still going to contribute a lot. But you know, thoughts and prayers to Brandon Sutter, and also um, I look forward to seeing what Brandon gets into because, like I said, I think he's got a lot more to give to the game, and like I said, I look forward to it. So, as we try to get our other screen up here, and we see you guys continue to light up the comments, which I definitely appreciate. Let's get into some Atlanta Gladiators news. I'll do the promo last. Right now, you guys see me trying to move another screen over. Right now, I want to tell you that 6 Gladiators are participating in AHL camps at the moment. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. 6, and they're actually spread out. They're not all in one place. That has a lot to do with previous affiliations. Is that some of them are prospects in these places, and some of them aren't. Some of them have just earned the call up by their play. The brand new guy that was signed, Aiden de la Gorgendier. I'm going to go with that one till Liam Godimer tells me otherwise. Aiden de la Gorgendier, the defenseman, like I said, the newest Gladiator, but he is up with the Milwaukee Admirals. Joining him is goalie Tyler Harmon and forward Jackson Pearson. Fantastic. For one, remember, that's our new affiliate, our new AHL affiliate, as part of the Nashville pipeline. With the Tucson Roadrunners, we have defenseman Anthony Fiorello and Alex Whalen, who is a forward. They're out in Tucson. That was part of the affiliation with Arizona. And finally, we've got Adam Samuelson, whose dad is Ulf Samuelson. We talked about that with Liam Godimer. He is with the Chicago Wolves. He is a prospect up in that system. Coach Derek Nesbitt said, quote, anytime you get to showcase yourself at the next level, you take advantage of it. I believe each player will represent themselves and us as an organization very well, and I wish them all the best at each of their respective AHL camps, unquote. Absolutely. Derek was one as well, that when you get the opportunity to either move up a level or showcase yourself, even at this level, you do it. So I love that they're letting them go do that. And, it's all going to lead up into opening night, which is October 21st at 7 p.m. at Gas South Arena. It'll be a highly contested matchup against our division rival, the Savannah Ghost Pirates, who, are usually a pretty formidable team. They only played 1 year last year so far. And also, they have really cool colors, and they do good with their logos. I really appreciate that they went the extra mile to make it all really cool. I still got to stand with some of our colors. This is one of the cool ones here. I like this burgundy color with the black and gold trim. I think it does some wonderful things. Lastly, for the Gladiators and for this show, the Gladiators are doing this fun fun concept. And yes, there's a lot more to it. Some of you may be able to figure out, but then again, here's the fun thing about it. They are doing something for opening night. They're probably going to do it for a couple of the games this year. It's called mystery tickets. Mystery tickets. I like this. The word mystery had me hooked. Tickets, I'm already hooked. You don't have to hook me twice. Here's what happens. If you sign up to get mystery tickets, you pay just I think just the regular flat price for whatever they are, and come opening night, probably right before then, you'll find out if you are on the glass, if you are behind the goalie, if you are up top and get to see everything unfold. You're not going to know where your tickets are until closer to the event. You're buying mystery tickets. You literally could be almost anywhere except for on the bench or the media booth. You literally could be anywhere else. And that's so cool. Like I said, I hope they do that other times, because if I want to take some friends or family, maybe my nephews or niece want to go back to some games, which I'm pretty sure they do. They ask me about every time I see them. You're welcome, hockey. 3 new fans. I've thought very much about just getting mystery tickets to a game and just letting them decide where I'm going to sit, because I've sat all over that arena. I've sat everywhere but the bench and the media booth, and there's not a bad ticket. There's so much fun to be had anywhere in the Gas South Arena. Mystery tickets, man, that's fun. That's a fun promo. I like that one. But we're all out of fun. We're all out of time this week. Thanks for joining us on BoardCheck. We'll see you guys next week. Told you all the ways you can follow us and you can find us. For KSU hockey updates, listen to Hootie Who, which will be following this show probably later tonight. And until then, go Canes, go Glads, go Preds, and whatnot.